Good evening and welcome to Zone High School Sports High School Basketball. We've got a big SOC match for all y'all tuning in this evening. I'm Chuck Jones here with Jay Miller, Andy Millay, Mary Millay, and Chris Jones, the whole Zone Sports team, as we bring you all the high school basketball action that your TV can handle. Tonight we've got Wheelersburg versus West. It's an SOC rivalry that goes back as long as the schools do. In every single sport there is out there. I don't care if it's quiz bowl, underwater basket weaving, or football.
That's right.
These two schools have a rivalry. Am I right, Jay?
Absolutely. And, it doesn't matter what sport it is. They're not fond of one another.
No.
This goes back a long time. And you could see at points, we saw this in the JV game, where it gets a little heated.
It does.
During this game as well.
It sure does. It's funny. I do enjoy these heavy rivalries.
Yep.
And I know the students do as well, and the staff and everything else. We got the players coming out on the court right now. Looks like West is entering the court and doing their announcements. What are we thinking about this game tonight, Jay?
Well, in looking at both teams, Wheelersburg comes in here at 11-2. They're 8-1 in the SOC and tied in a three-way tie with Oak Hill and Waverly. And all three teams have beaten one another.
Oh, wow.
Right, so it is truly a three-way tie as they sit now 8-1 in the SOC. So this is a key game for Wheelersburg. We covered them, broadcast them early in the season against Valley.
Yeah.
And, they looked okay. They won by 19, 20 points, something like that.
Right.
But they looked rough.
Right, they did.
It was right out of football season. They didn't really have their act together. Had a lot of new pieces. We'll talk about some of the key losses that they have. And now we're over halfway through the season. I'm really looking forward to seeing how good Wheelersburg is tonight.
Well, shoot, yeah, I definitely agree. Well, let me talk about it real quick. I want to thank our National Anthem sponsor this evening, Real Estate Gallery, as they bring you the National Anthem for all of the events that we bring out. That being said, we're going to go ahead and take a quick break, and we're going to come back with the tip-off right after this.
Since 1925, Smith Pharmacy and Home Medical has been here for you and your family with 3 convenient locations in Minford, South Webster, and Portsmouth. We can discuss your prescription and answer questions, as well as offer MedBox and free home delivery. We also have a drive-through and wait times of 15 minutes or less so you can stay on schedule. With almost 100 years in business, come on into Smith Pharmacy and Home Medical today and see why a truly hometown pharmacy makes a difference.
All right, something is happening. And we're back. There's a tip-off. Looks like West gets a hold of it.
So it's going to be Davis versus Carter McCorkle, and that's the two big boys, 6'3" versus 6'5", starting this game. Burg versus the West Senators, and we have a turnover right away as we try to do a cross-court pass, and just not on the same page. We talked about Wheelersburg a little bit coming into the contest. Let's move on to West. West now 5-9 overall and 3-6 in the SOC. I believe they stand at 6th. Yes, 6th place behind Minford at 4th and Valley, who is in 5th place in the SOC. So, right now they're under 500 as far as won-loss percentage, but they're scrappy. This is a good basketball team. At Wheelersburg earlier in the season, they lost to the Pirates just by 9 or 10 points. So this could be a struggle.
Well, when the teams get to this point in the season, they better have their act honed down quite a bit. So we should see the better of both teams tonight.
So drive down the right side, and that's going to be off the mark. The putback as well, but a foul.
Hey. So West gets the opportunity to go to the line.
Dylan Coe, one of only 3 seniors that the West Senators have. 5'8" senior, he drove the line. He got that blocked. And 15, Noah Coleman, he's a 5'9" sophomore. He's going to go to the line shooting and pick up the first point of the game. Starters for the West Senators, Nick Davis, Luke Howard, Dylan Coe, Brennan Bauer, and Noah Coleman. As Coleman misses the second of the 1-on-1. From behind the line, no good there by J.J. Truitt. and that's going to go out of bounds to the Senators. Starting lineup for Willisburg, Matt Miller, Eli Swords, Carter McCorkle, J.J. Truitt, and Gage Atkins. One to watch tonight is a freshman, Kenny Sanderlin, number 35. He is a transfer from West, so I'll be curious to see what kind of welcome he gets back home.
Yeah.
Missed shot there. Shot from the corner, deep, off the mark. Eli Swords, 5'11", sophomore with the shot. Players to watch for West, Nick Davis, the 6'3" senior, and Dylan Coe, true point guard. As the ball goes out of bounds, that's going to stay West basketball. And then their third senior, actually, all three seniors, really key leaders on this team. Brendan Bauer, he's a 6-foot senior, and he's pretty much their three-point shooter.
Okay.
Bauer taking the ball out of bounds. And now to Davis. Luke Howard gets the ball inside to Davis. He can't make it from there. Bad angle. And now Willisburg quickly back down the floor. 1-0. Not a lot of scoring so far, and a quick foul there. That's going to be Dylan Coe with the personal. I made note of this. I don't know if you did when you came in. This has got to be the most well-lit gymnasium in Sauter County. It's almost blinding when you come in.
It sure is, I definitely agree.
Truitt driving down inside, and I don't know who they called that on. Truitt actually traveled as he went through the lane, and they called it well after he passed. Either way, the Senators will get the ball out of bounds. That's Noah Coleman with the ball. So, yeah, we went from the dimmest gymnasium in the county, at least on that particular night, at East High School when they lost half their lights, to the brightest.
Yeah, that was crazy, wasn't it?
Yep, and they played it.
They did.
From way downtown, followed his shot, but that ball is going to go out of bounds. No, it's saved. Saved to Willisburg. Kick out. Passes on the three, and again, possible steps there. Both teams looking a little ragged early here. And Truitt.
Oh, there it is.
He ends the drought for Willisburg with a three. And that's something he does very well. Willisburg loses quite a lot from last year's team. Tanner Holden, Trent Salyers, Dustin Darnell, Connor Mullen, to name a few of them. J.J. Truitt's one of the few that started last year and returns. That ball's turned over. That looking for number 10, Brendan Bauer, there on the baseline, and just missed him completely. Willisburg starting their offense very quickly, each trip down the floor, getting the ball there to the left side to Carter McCorkle, and he is a 6'5" junior. So even though they graduated quite a bit, they've got some experienced kids coming in who saw time last year, and they've got some height.
Yeah.
One of those graduates, Tanner Holden, we'll talk about him a little bit. He was the freshman player of the week here recently in his conference in the Horizon League.
Wow.
And a three drained there. Did you catch the number on that?
No, I couldn't see it.
And that shot comes up short. Pirates on the move. Nice pass down inside to the baseline, kicked back out. 22 Truitt, and he will put one down. So 3 balls for the Pirates as they go to a break here with 3:35, 9-1 Willisburg.
We'll be right back after this.
Desco. We believe loans to small businesses result in stronger communities. We believe the experience and ability to make local decisions awards you the home field advantage. We believe quick decisions and straightforward answers are what you need to get started. At Desco, we have terms to fit your business. Desco Federal Credit Union. We make business loans.
You're watching Zone Sports.
So are they?
Game on.
And we are back for what is been a very fast-paced game so far.
It has.
10 points on the board. West scored first, and then it looks like Wheelersburg just followed it with 3 threes.
Yeah, both teams came out ragged a few minutes into it with just 1 point on the board, and then Wheelersburg just all of a sudden kind of hits a hot spot there. Truitt with 2 threes, and Matthew Miller is the player who recorded the second one in. So now West with the ball coming right side, trying to design something, stop the bleeding here.
That's it.
That's a pretty good run by the visiting Pirates. Got a few subs in the game for West. Missed shot there by Luke Bradford, who's now in the game, 6'2" junior. Remember him from football season, quarterback.
Oh.
Davis tries to make his way down the floor very quickly. He gets bumped. That's going to be Truitt. And that's a fella that the Senators would like to see get into foul trouble. As he ties his shoe. Right side, dribble, soft off the glass. Good looking shot right there by Nick Davis. 9-3, but Wheelersburg pushes it. Wheelersburg really wanting to get into the flow of their offense. And they're going to get called again on the foul, and I think this is going to be on number 13, Eli Swords. It is. Referees for tonight's contest with 41 years of experience, Stacy Ragland, Judd White, and Jared Gillett.
Gillett.
Yes, sir. And he didn't want me to accentuate this, but Judd White, only 2 years in. He's the pup in the crew.
Yeah.
And a nice looking shot there again. Nick Davis kind of putting the team on his back here scoring wise.
Yep.
And very quick draw there with the 3. And that thing hit the rim 10 times, but comes out. Front back. Substitution. Kenny Sanderlin comes into the game. Once a Senator, now a Pirate. We saw him play a little against Valley early, and he looked good.
Did I miss something there? Did West step out of bounds?
You know what? I don't know. I've got a bar in front of me. It's kind of hard to see it.
Yeah, it is kind of hard. Yeah.
I missed some things on this side, and for those of you who are watching, we can't see the floor on the left side as well as you can. So we're going to miss a few things there. And speaking of miss, we got a missed left-hand layup there as the Senators come back down the floor. Bauer cross court to Davis. He's going to try to take it to the lane, kicks it out, and Brendan Bauer looking for that 3. He hasn't shot one yet.
They're burning up a lot of time.
Luke Howard, right side, gets a nice looking shot, just a little thin on the release. Unable to get that to go down. And a nice layup there, again short. Bauer with the rebound, and a skirmish inside. Wheelersburg's going to come out with it and go the other way. Truitt down to Sanderlin. Tries to turn inside. He gets stripped.
Taken away.
That's Luke Howard. Little step to the left side. He's going to get called for the charge. Not a popular call there for the West Senators parents and fans. 3 team fouls now for each. Now less than a minute. Wheelersburg slows the ball down a little bit. And a little traveling there. Tried to fake left to go right, and he had one extra move involved in there. The official said, no, sir. We can't allow that. Jared Gillett there on the call. 18 years of experience with Mr. Gillett. He's seen it before.
Well, the Senators are going to try to get a shot off and make this either a 2 or a 1-point ball game.
Yes, sir. 29 seconds, plenty enough time to do it. And they want to take the last shot. So take the shot with 5 or 6 ticks left. That way they have an opportunity for a rebound and a putback. And Willersburg does not have time to get the ball back down the floor.
Exactly.
Very quickly shooting, though. Trying to drive, kick out, and a turnover is going to work against him.
Oh.
Nice outlet pass, and that's number 10, Aaron Jolly, happily making the left-hand layup on the opposite end. Davis again, taking it to the middle, kicking out. Baseline drive, and just bounces out of there for Luke Howard. So 11-5 is your first period score.
Whew. Well, we'll take a break, and we'll come right back with second period right after this.
Has your life or the life of someone you love been impacted by mental health or substance abuse problems? If so, there's treatment available here in the Portsmouth area. Hope Source provides quality treatment by highly trained, compassionate professionals. We are committed to helping people and their families live complete, meaningful, and happy lives. Find us on Facebook or on our website, hopesourcetreatment.com, or call us at 740-353-HOPE.
Welcome to Portsmouth Cinemas!
Sights, sounds, and smells, we give you all the feels you need for a fun time on the town. Want to enjoy a 3D movie or even throw a party? The Portsmouth Cinema is here for you. Looking for unbeatable deals on concessions? We got you. Need an affordable night out to relax with a movie? Super Tuesday to the rescue. We are always updating to give you the best experience possible. Visit us online at republictheaters.com or Facebook for showtimes. Portsmouth Cinema. When you've got the time, we've got the popcorn, the candy, the drinks, and the best movies around.
You're watching Zone Sports. Game on.
And we are back. 11-5 is your score in this SOC match between the Pirates and the Senators. Pirates are up right now, but it's been a very fast-paced game.
Sure has, and just like that, Matthew Miller with another 3. That's 4 threes now for Willersburg. It's like music to their ears.
I tell you,
the swish of the net, and Sandelin just not getting to the spot quick enough. He's going to pick up the foul, and Brennan Bauer will take the ball out of bounds there. And, you know, I feel remiss if we don't mention the band that played behind us prior to the game.
Yes.
I mean, that was...
The Senator band was awesome.
They were so good. I was watching both teams warming up. You know, and I was interested to see, you know, what things some of these kids could do well and what things they couldn't. As Sandelin gets the rebound, puts it back up, he gets swatted, and Truitt's able to finish. You and I, at some point, turned around and just started watching the band because it was more interesting.
Oh, they were.
And you were telling me about the different instruments and how they sound individually and how that comes together.
Yeah,
it was cool.
It is amazing, and honestly, this is really one of the better bands in the area.
Yep.
It looks like we got a break on the court, so we'll take a quick break and come right back after this.
Library isn't just a source for books anymore. We are activities. We are local history and genealogy. We are entertainment. We are DVDs and books on CD. We are online. We are education. We are mobile. We are everywhere. We are still books and reading. We are here for our community. We are here for you.
We are the Portsmouth Public Library.
I love the library.
You're watching Zone Sports. Game on.
And we're back. 16-5.
My goodness.
For those of you who just joined us, Wheelersburg is up over the West Portsmouth Senators.
Yep. errant pass there from Bauer to Coe gives Williamsburg the ball straight back, and I'm sure that's not what West intended coming out of that break. Coach Bill Hafer's got to be shaking his head there. Big block there by Davis as it comes back the other way, and we've got 42 in the game. That's Rodney Moore, 6'2" junior, taking up some space inside. Strong rebound, opportunity to put back, and too strong on that putback. Miss there. Again, Miller to Truitt. Truitt, a pretty good ball handler for his size.
Yeah.
McCorkle not scored yet in this game. 6'5", kind of looking down there, trying to find the ball. Got him on the post toward the top left of your screen. Sanderlin getting a lot of playing time early in this game. And now into McCorkle, no call, a little swat from behind, and another 3-ball goes up. Inside position there by West is Rodney Moore, and Williamsburg goes to the top, knocks the ball out of bounds. So we're talking about the band, but we were also talking about the national anthem.
Yeah.
That was nice presentation as well.
I tell you, they have a great a cappella boys choir out here. Honestly, their music programs overall are some of the best in the county. Yeah, in Southern Ohio. Linda Tiemann does an incredible job with all the vocal music here, and their shows, and the boys choir, and the mixed choir, and everything else. So they really do an incredible job.
Sanderlin's second foul there, now 5 team fouls for Willisburg. Yeah, you know, when you come out here, it's just first class.
It is.
It really is first class. The only thing that you could maybe even ding them on at all, and I think they take great pride in it, is they still have natural turf on their football field, and I don't think they have any intention of changing that.
I don't think so either.
That's old school, and I think they have an old soul out here.
Yeah, they do. They do.
And another 3 by Truitt.
And you know what? In the football side, nobody plays better in the mud than West.
That's what I'm saying. And you know, that's an advantage to them because all the other schools have this AstroTurf.
That's true.
And so when they come to West, advantage Senators. I love it. Old school. Get your pants dirty.
That's it.
All right, West trying to work something. 3-2 offense now. And just off the mark there by Bauer from the wing. Truitt now. Well, I thought he'd go ahead and put that up there. Sanderlin goes baseline, gets himself caught up, kicked back out to Truitt. Now McCorkle fake and fouled. Hammered down by Moore. Moore will pick up his first foul, and McCorkle will go to the line looking for his first points of the game. Just short. Some substitutions. Aaron Jolly re-enters the contest.
I'm pretty sure that's Scott Jolly's son. I actually went to high school with him.
Oh, yeah?
Yep.
Well, just about has to be. Couldn't be a whole lot of Jollies around, huh?
No, I didn't know of any other than his family.
Yeah. Kind of a cool name.
It is. It is.
Center's looking for some offense and kind of working around the perimeter. They've tried to dribble, drive, and make things happen, and Williamsburg's just a little too tall inside, able to swat those things away and forcing, with good defense, another turnover just like that. 19-5, and we're halfway through this second quarter. 5 points is incredibly disappointing for this home West Senators. Double screen as Miller comes around, shoots from the free throw line, 15 feet. And he's going to get hammered there. That's going to be Luke Howard picking up his second, I believe.
Yeah.
5 fouls now for the Senators. And Williamsburg with an opportunity here to add to what is already a 14-point lead. Williamsburg, big difference this year is they don't do anything real flashy.
No.
You know, last year I think everybody was kind of waiting with bated breath. When is Tanner going to dunk one?
Yeah.
You know, how many threes is Salyers going to put up there?
Yeah.
Different kids like that. You know, they could showcase their talents and have plenty enough depth that they could run people ragged. And this year, you know what? This is just a basketball team. It's 5 kids that's going to have to work together to excel.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll give J.J. Truitt a little bit of an edge toward a little bit of stardom there. I think he's your leader. Him and Matthew Miller, you got to look to those two.
I think you're right.
But just in general, this is a good basketball team with a lot of pieces. Davis from outside the arc banks that off the rim. No good. Very quickly, J.J. Truitt, aforementioned, kicked out. And off the square, no good. That was Gage Atkins with the shot. He started this contest. But on the rebound, McCarkle's going to get hammered, and he will go to the line shooting 2. Foul was on Noah Coleman. His first foul, team 6th. Both teams one away from the bonus situation. McCorkle makes good on this one, 0 for 2, his last opportunity. And those looked a little better, didn't they?
Mm-hmm, sure did.
Bauer from the corner very quickly. West not working too hard for the shots. They're taking the ones they get. And we're going to get a foul right there as Gage Atkins, the 6'1 junior, takes it to the hole. He's going to pick up the foul. Dylan Coe picking up that foul. That's his 3rd. So he will be taking a seat for the remainder of this half, I would assume. As Atkins makes good on his first attempt. Eli Atkins will enter the game as Coe takes a seat. Atkins good. I actually saw this young man playing in the JV game.
Really?
Yeah. Eli Atkins, 5'8 junior. Looked pretty good. That was a good game. Really came down to it. Interesting. It kind of turned into a bloodbath late as West was down by 8 or 9 points.
Yeah.
And they only had 2 fouls. So they needed a foul to get themselves into the bonus situation to stop the clock. So they had to foul them 5 consecutive times.
Oh, wow.
And, it got to be a little rough. I mean, they were just doing what they had to do to get themselves back into the game. And I think they lost by 5. Quick pass in, left-hand dribble, kicked out. And West just not getting those quick shots like Williamsburg is on the other end. And they're missing some opportunities like that one right there by Noah Coleman. Now under 2 minutes, and another quick 3 off the backside. No good, and that will go White. Kind of the murmuring of the crowd here, and at least at this point in time, it almost feels like a scrimmage.
Yeah.
Bauer from the corner off the front of the rim. And now on the floor, and he did roll around quite a lot trying to get possession of it as McCorkle tried to get down there with him, and you can't roll around once you have possession on the floor. That will be traveling. Good call there by Stacy Ragland, 21 years in the business. And now we're going to be a little wet out there. Pirates, coached by Stephen Ader, 11-2 overall, 8-1 in the SOC. Their non-league loss was to Ironton.
Really?
So the Tigers as good in basketball, apparently, as they are in football.
Oh, that's good.
Went a long ways in the state. Foul's going to be on 13, Steven Sadler. That'll be his first. Missed foul shot and just not bring that rebound down strong, loses it, and they will give it over anyway as Matthew Miller is called with steps. 1:13 remaining. West just having a hard time getting anything going on here offensively. Just 5 points on the board, and now they're going to turn this one over. Over and back, that ball was not touched. So Williamsburg really juicing them on defense here as well.
55 seconds left to go in this first period. A few of the sponsors of tonight's game, we want to thank AJ's Auto Sales. Big thanks out to them, as well as the Wheelersburg Cinema, the UPS Store, Tri-State Security, Sunspot Tanning, SOMC, Smith Drugs, Shawnee State University, the Sauter County Career and Technical Center as well. Big thanks to all those sponsors this evening.
McCorkle posting down low. He's one-on-one with Brennan Bauer. He's got a 5-inch advantage there. They tried to get it into him, just didn't work out. And now McCorkle slapping at the ball there against Bauer. He's got him down here too. And a lazy pass there to the left side is going to turn into a turnover.
It sure
and
is.
West just, they're just out of whack right now, aren't they?
They are.
Both ends of the ball.
Shoot, yeah. A few more sponsors in tonight's ball game. The Atomic Credit Union, Barrett Murphin Insurance, Hope Source Treatment Center, the Portsmouth Cinema 8, the Portsmouth Public Library, the Herman Powell Insurance Agency, Roger W. Davis Funeral Home out here in West Portsmouth, and the Desco Federal Credit Union. Big thanks to all of them.
Well, that was the feed they were looking for to McCorkle, but he didn't rotate enough off that pivot foot to get a good look. He almost shot it sideways and come up empty. But boy, the Williamsburg Pirates didn't come up empty in this first half.
No, they didn't. 5-23 is the score.
Ouch.
We'll go ahead and take a quick break and come right back with halftime after this.
Are you looking to begin a new career? In less than 1 year, Sauter County Career Technical Center's post-secondary education can help you get into the career of your dreams. Financial aid's available for those who qualify. Call 740-259-5526 or visit us online at sautertech.org. Everything your customers see tells a story. Let the UPS Store help you tell the right one. We do printing, packing, notarizing, faxing, shredding, binding, consulting, creating, designing, returning, mailboxing, and of course, shipping. Together, there's nothing we can't solve. Stop by our locally owned and operated UPS Store on 11th Street in Portsmouth today to see how we can help you with everything your small business needs.
The Wheelersburg Cinema has been entertaining the area for over 40 years with the latest movie releases. Our friendly staff will treat you like family from the minute you walk in to buy a ticket. Our snack bar has all your favorites, especially the fresh popcorn. Show up early and have some fun in the arcade, or just head on in to get the best seats in the house. Bring the whole family and enjoy the personal touches from this locally owned and operated cinema. Wheelersburg Cinema, 8805 Ohio River Road in Wheelersburg.
Credit Union has been named the best in state credit union by Forbes magazine. Measured by trustworthiness, digital products, branch services, and member satisfaction, Forbes ranks Atomic among the top 2.5% of the best banks and credit unions in the U.S. Atomic Credit Union offers 13 local branches as well as online and mobile banking. To learn more about Atomic, visit our website at www.atomiccu.com.
Shawnee as a community it's a pretty broad spectrum.
And I always find something new around here.
Everyone's extremely involved in all of the campus activities that we put on.
Bowling night, the movie night, bingo night.
The community here is just extremely inviting.
I've met people from literally all over the world.
I love living on campus. And I invite you. I invite you.
I invite you to
discover
Shawnee State University
for yourself.
Visit
discover.shawnee.edu.
And we are back for the start of the second half of this SOC match between the Wheelersburg Pirates and the West Portsmouth Senators here at the Senators' home court. Score on the board is 23-5. I mean, honestly, first half was low.
Yeah.
I mean, really low-scoring first half.
Yep.
So
11-5 there in the first quarter, and then Wheelersburg, they were finally able to turn up the heat, and West still cold from the outside, missing a lot of shots, missing a lot of opportunities.
They did.
So coming into this game, just notation after back-to-back victories over Eastern and South Webster, this was in early January, West was looking pretty good, but then they suffered back-to-back losses again, but to the leaders of the SOC. They lost to Oak Hill and Waverly. Now have to play Wheelersburg. So 3 games in a row, they've played the top 3 opponents in the conference.
Oh, wow.
So, hey, athletic director, dude, you're killing us, right?
That's it.
Somebody needs to fire the man.
Ooh.
And a 3 there to start the second half by Truett. Now, I don't mean that's Coach Ben Johnson, the football coach. He's the athletic director here as well. Ben, I'm sure you're doing a fine job. You had no idea, right?
That's it.
But, hey, this has been a tough row to hoe here.
It has.
And West now picking up a 3 on the opposite end. Luke Howard with 3.
That's something we haven't seen since the first period.
Yeah, so tied to tied here in this third quarter, 3-3. And I think that's what you say in a situation like this. Boys go out there like this game's tied.
Man.
And Truett now with another 3. Truett with 17 points now. You slide down a little bit, thank you. And we're going to get a block down in the opposite end.
So 29-8.
That's going to be on Truett. He'll pick up his second foul now in the game. Truett had 11 points there at halftime. Matthew Miller second with 6 points scored. Gage Atkins scored 2, as did Aaron Jolly and Carter McCorkle. And that was your first half scoring for the Williamsburg Pirates here on the road at West. For West, not a lot of scoring to be had. Nick Davis had 4 and 1 free throw from Noah Coleman for their 5 first half points. Again, West having a hard time getting the ball around the arc, just trying to pass it. Williamsburg very busy defensively, getting their hands out there in those passing lanes and creating some turnovers. They will come away with the ball here.
6:23 left to go in this third period.
McCorkle, little turnaround.
Nice shot.
Yeah, a little left-hand dribble to the middle, and then kind of found himself in no man's land, turns himself around, puts a little soft shot up there, in and good. Davis on the opposite end. And this second half, starting out to be a pretty good one.
It is.
Unfortunately, West has to make up a lot of ground.
They do.
And you got to do something about J.J.
Truett.
Truett. That's now 6 threes in this contest for J.J. Truett. Williamsburg overplaying the passing lanes. They're very confident that they can get out there and deflect some passes and force some turnovers. Off the mark there by Bauer. He's going to reach, didn't get called. We got an injury out of bounds as Truett hit his head pretty hard, and we should be stopping the clock right now as Williamsburg has the ball.
Yeah.
With possession and injury, that's an official's timeout. Stop the clock, for crying out loud. And now West is going to get the ball back.
Man.
And Truett will have to play defensively with what could potentially be a head injury.
Definitely.
He flat got out of the way there. He's going to get the rebound and come back the other way and tough it out. And misses on the mid-range shooter there, just inside the free throw line. Davis tries to get cute and get the ball around him, and no good. McCorkle, 23 Gage Atkins will take it to the hole and pick up the foul. So a whole lot of action right there. So that foul is going to be attributed to Davis, his first foul of the night. And Gage Atkins will toe the line. Truett does not come out of the game, by the way. And I think with the disparity in points, you do that just as a matter of precaution.
I agree.
Check him out. Hey, you okay? Get a drink of water, rest up a little bit. He hit the wall pretty hard there. Atkins off on his first attempt. And his second, but long rebound goes back to Williamsburg. Matthew Miller from 3, bounces out. Davis over the back, not able to get it, but West getting the rebound in the end as Dylan Coe brings the ball down the floor again, gets teed up. West can't get into an offense due to the defensive effort from the Burg. From three, long. Luke Howard off the mark. Very quick pass down the floor. And Miller tries to, or Swords that is, tries to get a shot up there. Davis having to pick up his dribble, and he turned his ankle there. Now he's hurting a little bit. Dribbling underneath. That's Dylan Coe. Kick to Davis, now to the corner, back to Coe. No good. Davis nearly robbed there by Miller. He will go right side and layup. So Davis with his 4th point now here in the 3rd quarter, as West tries to whittle away at the lead that Willersburg started out, but you're going to have a hard time when you're giving up threes on the opposite end. Eli Swords, his first points of the game with the tray. Coe to the corner, and a nice little layup there. Luke Howard going baseline, and he had to have a nice high release on that shot to get it to go down. Reach out there by Rodney Moore, kicks it back out, but now Truitt, and he's going to get that blocked by Davis, who says, get that out of here. Carter McCorkle coming up. Screen for Miller, and a nice little 15-footer there by Miller. 8 points now for Miller on the evening. Willersburg's just not having to work as hard for it as West does on the opposite end. And a pretty good look at the basket there by Moore, but not able to get it to go down. Another 3-ball, this one well short by Truitt. And Davis getting attacked from behind by Matthew Miller, the 6-foot junior. Miller's going to pick up that foul. And that's his first. Got a few more subs back into the game. Sanderlin re-enters, and a nice entry pass there from Davis to Moore. Good little spin move by Moore. I like that. Little 2-man game.
Sure is.
Underneath 2 minutes now, 39-16. And a left-hand layup there. Too easy by Matthew Miller. Puts that left palm down as he comes down the floor. Moore again, just off the mark, back up very quickly, and 22, Luke Bradford is going to miss the putback. They need to take advantage of all of those opportunities, as now Jolly for the Pirates is able to put down a 3. This can't be tit for tat. You're not going to get back into it that way.
I'm seeing so many threes this season.
Yeah, it's raining. I feel like it's a trend, isn't it?
It is. It is. I mean, every school we're looking at is throwing more and more threes.
Yep, they just made it a part of their offense. Baseline move, tries to feed inside once he gets there, and Willersburg doing a good job of blocking that out. Got a couple of subs coming into the game. Coe re-enters. And Brandon Koch. Is that how you pronounce that? K-O-C-H? Coke?
Well, in Wheelersburg, it was Cook.
Is it?
Yeah, it was Cook's Hardware.
Andy's saying yes.
You know,
but
like the Koch brothers. I'm saying Wheelersburg, there used to be Cook's Hardware, and that's how they spelled it, K-O-C-H. Little
step back by Davis, and that's going to go out of bounds off of Miller for Wheelersburg.
Let's look at our sponsors again tonight. Let's talk about 10th Street Auto, Wagner Rental and Supply, Stoltz Pharmacy there in Wheelersburg, as well as AJ's Autos out here on the west side, Wheelersburg Cinema, the UPS store, Tri-State Security, Sunspot Tanning, as well as the Southern Ohio Medical Center, Smith Drugs, Shawnee State University, and the Sauter County Career and Technical Center. Big thanks to all of them this evening for sponsoring tonight's game. Also a big thanks to Real Estate Gallery, who covers our national anthem, and Toro Loco, who does the player of the game, and especially Donnie Martin Heating and Air, as they cover our halftime each and every week. So big thanks to all of them.
Great sponsors as usual. We're down to 5 seconds now. And West putting up a little bit more of a fight here in this quarter.
They sure are.
Miller is going to get called for the travel, and now 1.4.
They've actually scored over twice what they scored in the first half here in this quarter.
They sure have. And had they done the same, who knows, with a little bit of defense, but Williamsburg has a nice amount of offensive production up there with 46 points now.
They do. I think they came out, didn't they come out in the AP poll a week or two ago? As,
and again, a
eighth?
steal, and Williamsburg, will it go?
I don't know.
No officials are counting it, so it did not.
Okay.
A little bit late.
Well, let's take a break, and we'll come right back with the fourth and final quarter after this.
In 1916, Warren Miller chose Auto Owners Insurance. Later, his son made the same choice, as did his grandson. And today, his great-granddaughter did the same. As we reflect on where we've been, we're grateful to our independent agents and to those who have put their trust in us, and to the generations who will. Auto Owners Insurance. Powell Insurance Agency in New Boston is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Watching Zone Sports. Game on.
And we are back for the fourth and final period in tonight's ball game. So far, the Wheelersburg Pirates are leading the West Senators by about 30 points at a score of 46-16. This is an SOC matchup. And even though the score is a little lopsided right now, it has not been short of action.
Right,
you know?
Absolutely. You know, West just, they've kind of fallen victim to Wheelersburg's tenacity on defense. Very difficult to get passes to and from. Those passing lanes are closed down. Just Pirates doing a great job defensively. It makes it tough to score.
They sure are.
Bauer really rode Sanderlin all the way down the lane. They never called him. I think they called this on 15.
Yep.
No, they did call it on Sanderlin. Yeah.
Oh, did they?
It was on Brennan Bauer. He did pick it up. And, yeah, he rode him all the way down the left-hand side, and I thought they were going to call the foul on the end, but the damage was done prior to that happening as Sanderlin goes to the line now, makes his front end of the one-on-one. This should have been on the floor. Neither here nor there. He sinks both. He has 4. Wheelersburg with a lot of dry jerseys out there right now. Got some new kids in the lineup.
Oh, jump turnaround pass there.
Bauer now to the right side looking for the give and go, and a good little give there to Rodney Moore. His 4th point in the contest. Corey Maxey is now in the game, number 33.
Yeah.
Little pump fake, and Sanderlin scoring there, now with 6. Also in the game, Jonah Lawson. 6'5", Mason Montgomery. As we get a foul there at the end of that drive by Davis. So Davis making the front end. Off the foul, Jonah Lawson with the foul. His first in the contest. Lawson is 6'3", junior. Williamsburg just one senior on this squad. And what a nice little move there by Sanderlin. And this is what we were talking about a little bit with Sanderlin. He's just got a lot of good instinctive basketball moves. Some things that really don't get taught. It's just in the moment making the right decisions. And that was pretty.
It was.
Bauer going baseline, gets blocked from behind by Sanderlin, and he gets it and goes. Filling the lanes, 24 on the other end, Mason Montgomery, and he gets on the scoreboard with his first two. Little Euro step through the lane, no good on the kick out to the corner by Bauer. And now Williamsburg with Jolly. Coming back the other way, he'll go down the line. Soft off the glass, no good. Back to Davis. There come the Senators. Again, Davis taking it down the lane, left side. He's going to get fouled along the way. That looks like that's going to be on 15 again. Jonah Lawson for Williamsburg, his second foul now, and it was on the floor, so no shooting foul there, no continuation. Side out. Brandon Cook or Koch in the game with the ball. Back over to Noah Coleman. Now left-hand dribble, that's 32, Jacob Davis. Apparently throwing that one out of bounds. A lot of these kids I saw in the JV game, matter of fact, this might be their JV team.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, a whole lot of these kids I saw out there. At least I'm recognizing a lot of them. So they're double dipping tonight. Getting a little bit of experience. Nice block from behind. Big one there by Jacob Davis. And now a little scrum to get the rebound. Kick out by Williamsburg as they emerge with it. 24, Mason Montgomery now over to Lawson. Little step, gets him up in the air, soft shot, and the make. Just under 5 minutes remaining. No longer a game, now it's turned into a practice and 3-on-1 break. Let's see if Jolly can finish, and he does, but we got two hands on the rim, and they're going to say something about this. There was no reason for that, just a little bit of show.
Yeah, I told Max to tie his shoe. He was the one hanging on it.
Did they give him a warning?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they've given him warning. If something like that happens again, then that becomes a technical foul. Andrew Jones in the game. He's posting down low, opposite side, as Jacob Davis now passes to Brandon Cook. I'll just intermittently use those names. And Noah Coleman, or not Noah Coleman, my bad. Jonah Lawson scores again for Williamsburg. And that's Coleman, 15 on the opposite end. You know what? I had it right the first time. It was Coleman that scored for West down here on this end. Braden Wilson now, the 6'2 junior, entering the game. Looks like they're trying to search for an offense here. Oh! Stripped up the ball. This could be. Oh! Tried to make it pretty and comes up short. I thought he was going to go up there and dunk it.
I did too.
I didn't know if he had that kind of juice, but
looks like he hurt his knee.
Yeah, he came down. He's in pain. You can see that. I think they're going to try to sub him out of there. As now we get a foul down here on this end, and yeah, missed opportunity there. Jacob Davis now getting fouled. He'll take the ball out of bounds. And Corey Maxey, the 6'6 senior, he's going to go take a seat. He kind of wrenched his knee or his ankle one.
Yeah.
Go get some ice on that and call it a night. I remember Maxey during football season.
Yeah.
Very productive there as well.
Sure he was.
So Cook right side to the corner. Driving to the baseline, and a nice little soft shot there, missed by Jones, and Willisburg come back the other way. Very quick down the floor from Sanderlin, and that's to Mason Montgomery, who finishes now with 4 points. As we approach 2.5 minutes to go. The cutter, left side, and that's going to go down. Brandon Koch. And now to put back by Sanderlin. That was Jacob Davis on the other side.
2:23 left to go in this ball game. 60-23 as the Pirates lead pretty heavily.
Another nice pass down inside. And that's Jacob Davis again, now back to back as these teams go up and down the floor at a little bit faster pace than the starters did. Blocked there. And now stolen. Look down the floor and let him score. Oh, and he misses it. That goes off the bottom of the rim. Disappointing there for Mason Montgomery, the 5'10 junior. And a nice pass down here at the end as Moore scores. And now underneath 2 minutes. A little fadeaway, 14. Nice. Aaron Masters, the starting quarterback for Willisburg for a game or so.
Yeah, at the beginning of the season.
As they unfortunately endured a few injuries in that Ironton game. Masters had to come in there.
Mm-hmm. His grandmother was sitting in the stands over there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Good athlete. And
how
about that?
That looked nice.
That was a rainbow, and that's Brandon Cook from 3. That ball came down wet.
It
was so high.
It did.
1:15 to go. 62-30 is your lead by Willisburg as the Pirates salt this out. Josh Clark in the game for Willisburg as well. Now kicked back to Braden Wilson to the corner, and that's going to come off short by Masters. Back with the ball now. Trying to clear the lane out. Nice pass inside. That's from Josh Clark to the backside, and the shooter is going to be 15, Jonah Lawson. Nice play there. Manipulating the defense, even on the second team here. Very quick pass backside, missed shot. That's Andrew Jones. Missed opportunity there, but we get a turnover coming back. And there is going to be a block on the end of this play. Mason Montgomery is going to pick up the foul. And shooting 2, Jacob Davis, the 5'11 sophomore. He looks bigger than that, don't he?
He does.
He's solid.
He does.
Left-handed. Just 22 ticks. And you can put this one in the books. Left one is good. Willisburg quickly down the floor, and he's going to throw it to one of the cheerleaders, and she wasn't ready. Wonder why she wasn't ready.
I don't know.
I mean, you got to be ready.
Well, yeah, she got a uniform on.
Put me in, coach.
That's it.
You know. Quick pass inside. That's going to stay black. Willisburg ball down here as it caroms off of West Senator. Masters. And kicking out a 3 ball, and that is good. Braden Wilson filling it up from downtown. And now West losing the ball. Last second shot. And
so
off
close.
the bank.
So close.
Brandon Cook trying to put one up there at the end. So our final score, 67-31.
We'll go ahead and take a break, and we'll come back with the wrap-up right after this.
Here at the Roger W. Davis Funeral Home, we are not only here for you in your time of need, but we're also here to help our neighbor, to serve our community, and to help guide our youth. We do our best each day to make our area a great place to call home, and each year we give you a time to gather and remember your loved ones. To all area teams in the upcoming sports season, remember, the difference between impossible and possible lies in your determination. Good luck from all of us at the Roger W. Davis Funeral Home.
What attracted me to Shawnee was the academic program that I'm currently enrolled in is definitely helping me be better prepared for grad school. The class sizes really helps me interact with my professors. I'm currently in a marketing internship here at Shawnee with the internship and the classes that I'm taking in the academic program is definitely helping me. I'm Shane and I invite you to discover Shawnee State University for yourself. Visit discover.shawnee.edu.
1925 Smith Pharmacy and Home Medical has been here for you and your family with 3 convenient locations in Minford, South Webster, and Portsmouth. We can discuss your prescription and answer questions as well as offer MedBox and free home delivery. We also have a drive-through and wait times of 15 minutes or less so you can stay on schedule. With almost 100 years in business, come on into Smith Pharmacy and Home Medical today and see why a truly hometown pharmacy makes a difference.
As life goes by, things become more clear. The beauty of family, of just spending time, of a good walk in the woods.
At SOMC, we have one more thing we'd like to make clear. You.
Our All Clear Lung Cancer Screening Program can find lung cancer early. And with early detection, SOMC can get you all clear with radiation or surgical treatment.
I'm all clear.
Visit somc.org/allclear. Very good things are happening here.
Today is no longer about being a darker shade for an upcoming event. It's about how finding the right shade can spark something on the inside. It's about a personal glow that reflects a more positive outlook and being comfortable in your own skin. Because in the end, regardless of anyone else's opinion, when you like how you look, you feel better about a lot of things. Sunspot Tanning Salons. Find your favorite shade of you.
You're watching Zone Sports. Game on.
And we're back here at the West Senator Basketball Auditorium here as they just got beat by the Wheelersburg Pirates pretty heftily. But it was a great game to watch, you know. Well, tell us a little bit about the game, Jay, for those of us who are just arriving and those who want to recap.
Yep. All right. So our final was 56-30. Is that correct?
No, that's that's just sketching.
That's just you wanted to put that down.
Yeah, it was 60-something to.
Was it? What was our final?
67-31.
67-31. Okay.
Yeah.
So that was some earlier scratching.
Yes.
So that was your final. Wheelersburg's going to move to. Yeah. Okay. Wheelersburg's going to move to 12-2 and 9-1 in the SOC, still in that 3-way tie with Oak Hill and Waverly, and West will fall to the now 5-10 and 3-7 in the SOC. The Bill Hafer coached Senators. And when you can look at both these teams, they're both really young. We talked about Wheelersburg. They only had one senior on this club, and he was in with a lot of those backups at the end of the game.
Yeah.
So they're super young, but so is West. They've got 3 starters who are seniors, and they are leaders. They're some of the guys that do a lot of the scoring for them. But the rest of them, juniors, and a lot of sophomores. So both teams really young, both teams fighting, and Wheelersburg trying to get back to what they were last year, and that was a regional team.
Yeah, it was.
As far as tournament time goes. So statistically tonight for Steve Ader's Wheelersburg Pirates, Aaron Jolly finished with 7 points. Matthew Miller had 10. Eli Swords 3. Aaron Masters 2. Jonah Lawson had 4, as did Carter McCorkle. Gage Atkins had 2, as did Mason Montgomery. He had 4. Braden Wilson had 3. Kenny Sanderlin, the freshman, had 12, coming back home to his West Side roots. And J.J. Truitt, he led all scorers with 20 points, even though he didn't score in the fourth quarter.
No. How many of those were threes?
Well, we had 6.
So
6 threes. So
18
all
of his
but
20
one,
points.
Yeah, all but one. So he was splashing down out there, wasn't he? Right?
He was.
From the line, Willisburg doing a decent job. I'm sure Coach Ader would like to see a little bit better. 6 of 10 from the free throw stripe. For the West Senators, Nick Davis, 9 points. He led all Senators. Luke Howard had 5. Noah Coleman had 3, as did Brandon Cook or Coke. We'll let them figure that one out. Jacob Davis had 5, and Rodney Moore finished with 6. West only went to the line 4 times, and that really shows a lot as far as Willisburg's defense. Mm-hmm. They played some tough defense and didn't foul.
Right.
In the attempt.
Yeah.
So West made 2 of those free throws. Willisburg will go on to play at Greenup County tomorrow night, and West, also going across the river, will play Raceland.
Wow.
Yep.
Well, that should be exciting. West has started playing Raceland. Actually, several of the teams have started playing Raceland in different things like football and basketball now and stuff. So
well, it's a good school.
Like
they've got good sports there.
They do.
So I think you get some decent points when you go over there, football season especially.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not too far.
Right.
So
that's true.
Yeah.
Well, let's talk about who our Toro Loco player of the game is, if you haven't guessed.
Well, yeah, I don't think there's too much doubt here. J.J. Truitt, again, he had 6 3-point shots. He probably only shot 10.
Yeah.
So 60% or so from the 3-point line. That's pretty formidable for a guy who stands 6'4", and he's just a junior.
Yeah.
So he's getting better. This is a kid that, dare I say, can he look like a Tanner Holden next year as a senior?
He might.
I think we're going to have a lot of colleges looking at him as a recruit going into next season.
Yeah.
Well, a whole lot of camps and that kind of thing for Mr. Truitt in the offseason this year.
Well, I tell you what, he's definitely stacking up the threes, that's for sure.
Sure has.
And
he can play inside out, so that makes him very valuable.
It does. Well, let me talk about our sponsors real quick for this evening, and then we'll call it quits. I want to thank everybody for being out here. I want to thank the Atomic Credit Union as well as the Barrett Murphin Insurance Agency, Hope Source Treatment Center, the Portsmouth Cinema 8, the Portsmouth Public Library, as well as the Herman Powell Insurance Agency. I want to thank the Roger W. Davis Funeral Home out here on the west side, as well as the Sauter County Career and Technical Center, Shawnee State University, Smith Drugs down on 2nd Street, the Southern Ohio Medical Center, Sunspot Tanning, Tri-State Security, the UPS Store, the Wheelersburg Cinema, as well as Rallies and Gaddy's Pizza. I want to thank Stultz Pharmacy there in Wheelersburg, as well as Wagner Rental and 10th Street Auto Repair. Also want to thank AJ's Auto Sales out here on the west side who joined us for tonight's game.
AJ's is awesome.
Oh,
They're
he
good
is.
people.
Yeah, they are.
Yep.
And Arky down there, he's one of the drivers in the demo derby we do every year. So we always get to see him out there smashing up cars.
Always look forward to it.
That's it. Well, I want to thank y'all for joining us and thank the team for being here to bring all the game out to you guys. All that being said, I'm Chuck Jones.
Hey, this is Jay Miller.
And we're out of here.